A deadly and unprovoked attack on a local beach that left one person dead and another with permanent damage has stymied police now for a decade.
Yeah, and 2 people were attacked at 6 Mile Cove on Lake Mojave by a muscular killer with a bad temper. Cold case detectives believe it's a mystery that can still be solved, though. The I-Team's George Knapp has our story.
The sign leading to 6 Mile Cove proved prophetic for 2 Las Vegans out for a day at the beach on Lake Mojave, a few miles east of Searchlight. The cove is a bit out of the way, known mostly to locals and to windsurfers. Leo Cardenas and his girlfriend, Rosa Castrajón, drove from Las Vegas to try out Leo's new metal detector on October 24, 2011, a time of year when few campers used the beach. As Leo and Rosa scoured the sand, they came closer to a lone camper on the south side of the beach, and something set him off.
As they got a little bit closer to where he was camping along the shoreline of the lake, he walked up on them and shot both of them, killing one right there and seriously wounding and paralyzing the other victim.
Rosa was shot in the head and died on the spot. Leo somehow got back on his feet and was shot again, but was still alive. Detectives say the suspect walked back to his truck, grabbed the knife, and returned to stab Cardenas multiple times. Amazingly, he was still alive and survived a long, terrible night lying next to the body of his loved one. The next morning, a visitor to the beach came across the carnage and called authorities. Metro's cold case team say the attack was unprovoked.
Totally innocent, not engaged in any risky behavior whatsoever, not engaged in any aggressive behavior. All accounts, they were pretty humble, docile, hardworking people, and they were out there minding their own business.
Cardenas survived but lost the use of his legs. He's since moved to Mexico. Detectives don't know if the attack was a hate crime unleashed on victims who were both Hispanic. This was the description of the killer as of 2011. He was large, over 6 feet tall and 200 pounds, muscle-bound, in his late 40s to early 50s. They speculate he might be a loner with a short fuse and a violent past who's familiar with the area. His vehicle at the time was a tan or gold Jeep Cherokee. At the scene, police collected tire tracks, boot prints, and DNA, but they have yet to find a match in any DNA database. This case is solvable, they say. What's needed is either a future DNA match or for someone in the public to focus on the clues and make the connection to an angry loner who looked like this 10 years ago.
Somebody might see the composite, the artist's rendition of the suspect, couple that with the vehicle type and description, and in 2011 at that location, and give us a call. You know, if you're wrong, we'll figure it out.
George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Homicide detectives say that access to DNA databases is useful in helping to solve cold case mysteries, but because of privacy concerns, DNA information is often off limits for police agencies.